It was a rough end of last year. They lose that epic battle to Auburn. They lose the Sugar Bowl to Oklahoma. Can Alabama restore the glory and be the #1 team in the country again? I'm Pete Fiutak for Campus Insiders, and we are breaking down the 2014 Alabama Crimson Tide. Here's what you need to know to be an expert.
Oh, you're a clever one.
The big spotlight this offseason is all about the quarterback situation. Who's going to replace A.J. McCarron? There's so many weapons on this Crimson Tide attack. They should be just fine on offense. The key is going to have to be the defense, the calling card of the Nick Saban era. It showed some flaws last year. The big problem was in this 3-4-D, it doesn't generate a pass rush. And the bigger problem with that is if you can't turn Johnny Manziel, Nick Marshall, and Trevor Knight into pocket passers, you're going to get burned unless your secondary is fantastic, and last year it wasn't. Now they lose HaHa Clinton-Dix. They lose Deon Ballou. The secondary's got to be a lot stronger and a lot better. Certainly, this defense, with all its 5-star high school talent, should be just fine as is, but it's all about getting the quarterback a little bit more, generating more pressure, and helping out a rebuilt secondary so they don't have to get into shootout after shootout again. I know Doug likes his offense, though. Doug, who's your player to watch out for?
My surprise player is quarterback Jacob Coker. Cooper Bateman and Blake Sims were not impressive at all in the spring game, but you notice when I watched it, Nick Saban did not look concerned because Coker will come there, he will compete, they'll make it look like it's a battle, but he's going to win the position. They need that consistency at quarterback. You know what they had there at A.J. McCarron. Coker will bring that. Only reason he's leaving is because of a guy named Jameis Winston at Florida State. That's the only reason he's transferred in Alabama, but he'll bring some spark to that offense. Pete, what's the schedule look like?
Sorry, Alabama haters, but if you want to see the Crimson Tide fall off the map, this schedule is not going to help your cause. They play 7 teams that didn't go bowling last year. They don't play a team that played in the postseason until early October when they got to go to Ole Miss. And then after that, it's at Arkansas. The toughest games are at home for the most part. They play Texas A&M at home. They get Auburn at home. And then if it's not enough, they get Western Carolina to throw in the mix here. It is an easy schedule. The one really tough road game that they're going to have to deal with is at LSU. And yes, Ole Miss should be better, Arkansas should be better, and Tennessee should be okay. But still, if you're a team as good as Alabama, you got to blow through this schedule without any sort of a problem. All right, Doug, you've seen the slate. What are they going to do?
Choose wisely.
Pete, my pick is 11-1. They should blow West Virginia off the field when they play them in Atlanta week 1. But guess what? That one upset may come when they go to Oxford and play the Ole Miss Rebels down there. That may be the upset. Ole Miss will be a much improved team. Alabama 11-1 this year.
Let us help you do your job here, College Football Playoff Committee members. Just put Alabama in the Final Four already. With this schedule and with the anger of this team coming back after the end of last year, there's no way they go anything worse than 11-1, and they're going to be deep in the hunt for the SEC title and the national championship. This should be a much better year for Crimson Tide fans. At least they're going to be in the playoff. I'm Pete Fiutak for Campus Insiders. We are breaking down all the key teams.